Welcome everyone back to another episode of The Commute. I believe this is episode 29 of The Commute. I just finished my route for today. It's Sunday. I don't know what day this video is coming out. But yeah, just got off work. Now we're doing the commute home, sort of. We're not going straight to my house. We're actually going to go to my grandparents' house. You're not. I am. You know what I mean. Slightly different route. You'll see in a couple episodes what the actual route home is, sort of. I'm not going to show you where I live. But hey, today we're talking about information, or at least, facts, and being credible and spreading knowledge that is not false. So, because of the fact that I have gotten back into doing Car Topics Explained, I wanted to address this issue in, I guess, one of these videos. I thought about doing a vlog on it, but it really didn't make a whole lot of sense to do that. So I'm just going to do it in this. For those of you that are subscribed, you'll see this. So the reason why I want to talk about this is because this is very important to me. Whenever I make videos, I always do my due diligence of doing research, citing my sources so that you guys can see where I get my information from, and then I guess you can decide whether it's credible or not. Most of my sources are going to be credible because I'll usually be getting information from primary sources through interviews or written works by primary sources, things like that. If you made it through middle school, you know what I mean. You know what a primary source is. So anyways, this is very important to me because with a lot of the videos I make in Car Topics Explained and other things like that, it's there's a lot of opportunity for rumors to kind of replace facts, which is a bit annoying. Because the only reason why I started doing Car Topics Explained videos is because I hated the fact that there are rumors out there and people spreading theories that aren't verified or correct or backed up by any sort of information. And so I made those videos to put the correct information in the spotlight, and for the most part it's working. But I mean, with the exception of that whole shall we say controversy with a specific YouTuber's car blatantly being illegal, and me just wanting to point that out so that people don't think it is legal and have the wrong idea in their head. But instead of people realizing that that's why I made the video, everyone thought I was going after the YouTuber because I didn't like them. When in reality, I don't watch their videos, I don't know them very well, so it's kind of hard to dislike someone you don't know. But people are idiots and people are emotional, and so a lot of that YouTuber's viewers came along trying to defend him but couldn't really make any argument. So they tried to say, oh, his car is a Midnight Purple 2 car, when it isn't. It's a Midnight Purple 3, and all that sort of stuff. And people said things like, oh, it's legal, it's like show or display, or it's a Motor X car. And I'm like, no, it's not. I know it's not. I can give you the facts and all sorts of stuff like that. It's just... And plus, the YouTuber has admitted that some of his cars aren't legal, though I didn't know that until after making the video. But ultimately, the response to the video was not very positive, so I ended up privatizing it because it didn't achieve the actual intended purpose, and people thought I was trying to gatekeep by saying only legal cars or this, that, and the other, or that I wasn't, that I wasn't a friend to the community. When in actuality, I think all of the importation laws in the U.S. are frankly stupid, but I was just trying to protect people from making uninformed decisions. I know that's not very likely to happen because anyone who can afford to buy one of those cars likely knows what they're getting into, but just in case there's someone that's been saving up and eating ramen noodles for 3 years and says, all right, I'm going to buy an R34 GTR from such and such company, here we go, let's do this. And then like a month later, after posting it on social media and getting it super famous, maybe the dealer that sold him the car gets in trouble for something else, like drugs, or the owner is like some kind of crazy person, so he gets thrown into federal prison, and they try to throw as many offenses at them as possible so that they can stay locked up forever. And one of them could be importing cars illegally. Now, unfortunately, when they get arrested for that, they'll track down anyone that's bought a car from them and try to verify the legal status of any of the cars they've sold. And if you've bought an illegal car from them, it's going to come back and bite you. It's not super likely, but the point of the video I was making, I really should have scripted the video, I suppose. The point of the video was that you can't always guarantee that. It's not guaranteed. If you want your car to be guaranteed legal and to have it never be taken by the feds, as long as you're not a drug dealer or a terrorist, then you just wait 25 years, or you buy a Motor X car, or you get a show or display car. That's if you want to be 100% legal. I'm not saying you're a terrible person for getting, it's not really a gray market car, but getting a non-25 year law car that hasn't been exempted for anything and is just not federally legal. It's not really the way I would do it. You can do whatever you want, but it's not something I would do. That's all. The other issue is that I'll post a video about a Fast and the Furious car, something like that, where there's a lot of controversy, like for example, Brian's R34 in Fast and Furious, the fourth one, where I make it very clear that his car is probably not an actual GTR. And for the most part, people accept that, but some people will say, no, it's a GTR. Why would they not use a GTR? And my main answer is probably because it saves money, but also the only reason why I think it's not a GTR is because it doesn't have the MFD and it doesn't have the right fog light. Why would you change that on a real GTR? Why not just, if you're going to have the main car be a GTR, keep it the way it is, and then get some GTTs and make those look like GTRs and put in the fog lights and this, that, and the other. But if you want to save a little bit of money on the picture car budget, you can always just use GTTs. But then a lot of people have tried to write in the comments that the cars used in Too Fast, Too Furious were not GTRs, when in fact all of them were GTRs. So there's nothing I can really do about that, but that's just how it is. I'm sorry, you're wrong. I have sources. You don't. Your feelings and facts. 2 F's. Feelings, they mean nothing. Facts, they're basically everything when it comes to the videos I make. So that's how it is. I'm not trying to be rude or confrontational. This is more like a PSA that if you want to tell me that I made a mistake in a video, I encourage you to do so. But I need evidence to show that your point of view or your evidence or your information is correct, I should say. Information is the correct word. So like if I say the horsepower on a car in a movie is 500 horsepower, and then someone says, actually, I can send you the link to some documents from the picture car set and proof from like a quote from the actual owner of the car, the original builder, and all whatever information you need to do to prove that the car actually wasn't a 500 horsepower car and that it was actually 420 or something like that, that's fine. I can't really edit the video, but I can make disclaimers in the description and comments to let you guys know that I made a mistake. I'm fine with admitting that. I'm just not going to listen to people who try and tell me I'm wrong or stupid or whatever when they don't even cite their own sources. That's just noise. Their comments are just noise and not worth reading. It's a waste of time. And I'll also say this. If you're watching a YouTube video and you're trying to argue with someone and you eventually just start trying to attack their character or something, like basically an ad hominem attack, where it basically just shows that you aren't capable of forming an argument, which means you've lost. You've lost the argument and you should just give up. I know you're not going to give up, you stubborn, emotional people out there who haven't made it past the mental capacity of a 9-year-old. When you can't use actual arguments to win an argument, then that means you've lost and you should just accept that you're wrong and move on, because otherwise you're accepting this weird false reality, and that's what psycho people do. I don't know if you want to be a psycho. I don't, despite my YouTube channel name, but I don't know. Out of the way, Prius. I'm getting a drink after my shift. I need a cold drink, and so does Heather. Well, she doesn't need one, but I think she needs one. I would like to get a large blue frozen drink, the slushie, and a large caramel frappe, please. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We got some McD's for the McD's. I'll just put that in there as garbage. Caramel. Cheers, everybody. Anyways, after that quick McDonald's intermission, the automotive passion to me is all about community. So I want to keep interacting with you guys, and I want you guys to keep giving me feedback and letting me know when I make mistakes and sharing information if you think I've left out something important. I want you to keep doing that. But just remember that I will only repeat information, like promote information that I have been convinced is actually credible. So you might tell me, hey, I can't prove this, but I heard that such and such car actually had a carbon fiber body kit, not a fiberglass body kit. And I can be like, I can respond to that comment and go, oh, that's actually really cool if that's true. I won't say it in a video and say it's like a fact, a factual piece of information, but I'm fine with interacting with you guys. But yeah, that's really my thoughts on when it comes to information. I actually have time to do a second episode today. I think I will. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you. Bye.